Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome to another amazing read. Go grab your stuffy. Let's do this. Today's read is called Big Mate, Hug It Out. And it's written by Lincoln Pierce. Let's get into this read. I'm having trouble sleeping. That's happened to me before. Yes, also me. You know what helps? Sometimes counting sheep. Ha! Except for in Belarus, we are count goats. What about warm milk? I've heard that works. Maybe you are not enough tired when you lie down. Yeah, what time do you go to bed? Bed? I meant I'm having trouble sleeping in here. Well, you're in class. Duh. Mrs. Godfrey is so stinking loud that... wait, she stopped talking. Zzz. You're so lucky, Sherman. All you do is lie around in your wood shavings. You don't have to go to school like we do. No tests, no homework, no screaming teachers, and a 4-year lifespan. Shut up, kid. So lucky. Mrs. Godfrey, Sherman seems lonely. Can we give him some company? We're not getting another gerbil, Gina. No, I need another kind of company, like a little toy or something. I suppose that would be fine. That's more like it. This is so humiliating. What the... Gina! Did you put this ugly thing in Sherman's cage? Yes, I did. He was lonely. I provided him with some company. A plastic troll isn't company, Pinhead. Company means other living things, like us. Come here, everyone. Hi, Sherman. Look over here, Sherman. Hi, pal. Sherman, don't be sad. You're so cute. Hi, Sherman. Somebody flush me. I'm on gerbil duty this week, Gina, so I get to decide what goes in Sherman's cage. Here, take your stupid toy. It's not a toy, it's a troll doll. It's a cheesy trinket. Sherman deserves something more dignified. I think at this point the dignity ship has sailed. How about a Cookie Monster puppet? No. I feel bad for Sherman, eating the same thing every single day. I'm about to go show him there's more to life than pellet food. Here, Sherman, try a cheese doodle. Crunch, 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 crunch. Today's the first day of the rest of my life. I guess Sherman likes cheese doodle. I think he's smiling. My work is done. Step back, Q-tip. You have a cold. I don't want you to get Sherman sick. What? Oh, come on, man. I don't think gerbils get the same illnesses as people. Achoo! Oh, I guess we'll find out, won't we? I have newfound sympathy for my cousin Howard the lab rat. Sherman! Hey, Sherman! He's hiding his pile of wood shavings. He probably needs some peace and quiet. What you mean? Think about what his life is like. Can he go wherever he wants? No. He's kept in a small, confined space. Can he do anything he wants? No. There's nothing to do in a glass cage. And there's always someone watching him, bothering him, trying to make him perform. He's a small, powerless creature who always has these huge, terrifying figures looming over him. Try to imagine how that feels. True. Well, look who the cat dragged in. Hi, Gramps. What brings you here, my boy? Dad had to travel for work, so we're here for a couple of days. Hi, Ellen Toots. Why am I the last to hear about this? Probably because it wasn't announced on Sports Center. Don't start, Marge. Put your stuff in the guest rooms, kids, and then we'll make some supper. What a treat having Ellen and Nate here. We're lucky, Vern, getting to spend so much time with our grandchildren. The only grandchildren we'll ever have. Yes, Mother. 5. faces, Mr. Sulu. Are you still dating that nice Gordy, hun? Uh-huh. He's wonderful, but I just wish there were a way to know whether he's the one or not. I wish I could be sure. I mean, when were you sure about Gramps? I'm still deciding. Marge, I can't find my pants. That's why she's still deciding. What are you guys talking about? Oh, girl stuff. Ellen's wondering if her Gordy is the one. Yes, definitely, yes. Gordy's awesome. He's nice. He's funny. He's smart. He's Ellen's perfect soulmate. He also gets you free swag from the comic store. Okay, so he's my perfect soulmate. The point is, his family. Graham and Ellen are yakking about romance, a subject I know well. What do you know about romance? Plenty, father of mine. Do you have a girlfriend, Uncle Ted? Indeed. I met her playing Plants vs. Zombies. That sounds about right. So where is she? Fiji. Ted has a girlfriend? Since when? I think he made her up. I did not make her up. Granted, I haven't met her in person, but she's real. The two of us have chatted online for hours. And as you can see from her photo, she's quite the looker. Son, that's a picture of Beyonce. Even I know that from reading people in my proctologist's waiting room. Okay, infielders, take your positions. Woohoo, yeah. Time to practice some situational baseball. I'll call out each situation before putting the ball in play. I might say something like, runner on first, 2 outs. Then, if the ball comes your way, you need to know what to do. Got it? Got it. Yep. Okay then, bases loaded, 1 out. Spring training during mud season is not without its challenges. Is that a bunt? Graham, can you sign this field trip permission form? Sure, sweetie. Where are you going? To the art museum. What fun. And it says here they're looking for chaperones. Vern, how about getting some culture? That's what I'm doing, Marge. Wheel of Fortune. Mr. Rosa, my grandparents are here to chaperone. Great. Thank you. We like to be helpful. Have you ever visited an art museum before? Once or twice, but I'm afraid I don't know much about art. I do. Got a tattoo here. That's a masterpiece. No, Vern. Mr. and Mrs. Wright, your job isn't to talk to the kids about the art they're seeing. That's the job of the museum docents. Your role is simply to keep track of your group and make certain the kids are well behaved and respectful. We can do that. After all, we raised 2 boys of our own, one of whom is currently butt stuck to our sofa playing World of Warcraft. We're trying to be patient. This group, you're with me. This group, you'll follow Miss Clark. And this group, you go with Mr. and Mrs. Wright. Come on, kids. Oh, man, how come we gotta be with the old people? I want you to wedgie that kid. It shall be done. Oh, my goodness. Hi, boys and girls. I'm Mrs. Kelleher, and I'm a docent here at the museum. I'll be showing you some of our wonderful paintings and sculptures and telling you about the artists who created them. Now, before we begin, does anyone need to use the restroom? Yo, we're seniors. We need our pit stops. Really? Children, pay attention to the docent. Please, over here. Hey, come here, Vern. Help me corral this kid. Vern? What kind of gift shop doesn't sell junior mints? Vern! I don't want to do my oral report. You'll be fine, Chad. But I'm nervous. Just do what my Gramps always says. Imagine everyone in their underwear. Everyone? Everyone. You're up, Chad. I made it through my report, but now I'm going to have nightmares for the rest of my life. It's awfully nice of you and your wife to chaperone your grandson's field trip. I love it when the museum hosts school groups. I used to be a school teacher myself, 3rd and 4th grade. Those children were, I'm sorry, but the battery in my hearing aid is dead, so I can't understand a word you're saying. You don't have a hearing aid, Vern. He doesn't know that. So, you're a museum guard, hey? I feel sorry for you, guy. You're on your feet all day. You have to wear a cheesy polyester uniform, and all you do is tell people not to touch the art. Yeah, wow. I'd hate being you. Not only does he have a lousy job, he's not very friendly. Well, after what you said to him, he won't be friendly, Vern. Hey, listen, buddy. I wasn't trying to criticize your job a minute ago. What I meant was, it's a job that would be tough for me. I wouldn't like it, but you like it. I can tell. And no wonder. It's a good job. It's a real good job. Mister, I just threw up by that sculpture over there. Well, gotta go. What do you think of the paintings, Gramps? I like the old ones. The older, the better. If a painting's like 100 years old or more, I like it. But the modern ones, I don't get. I generally have no interest in stuff that's younger than I am. And yet, he finds a way to enjoy the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. I happen to like the exotic locations. What do you think this painting's all about? It's probably symbolic. It looks like a guy with a duck, but it's probably not a guy with a duck. I'll bet it's supposed to mean something else. Say, man, what's this painting about? Read the title, sir. Guy with a duck. Dang, faked me out. Let's go, kids. Time to head back to school. Jump on the bus. Boys, I'm talking to you. Come on, get on the bus. Or I'll tell all the teachers how you snuck away from the group to check out the art of the nude exhibit. I know how the pre-adolescent mind works. I wonder why. I don't know if... Hey, here come Lisa and Sally. Oh, hottie alert. Hi, ladies. Hi, guys. We're doing a spring sports preview for the school newspaper. Will you tell our readers your goals for the upcoming season? I want to win every game I pitch and bat at least 350. I want to hit over 400, drive in 2 rounds per game, and win the MVP award. What about you, Chad? Me? I just want to have fun and help my team any way I can. Oh, that's so sweet. Can I change my answer? Chad's chadness is hard to compete with. Here comes Whitey. What's wrong with Whitey? He likes everyone and everyone likes him. I didn't say I don't like him, Francis. It's just, I'm not into the sup hugs. Sup. Ow. What have you got against Whitey's sup hugs? They're just not my thing. Sup. Not everyone is a hugger, you know. Some of us think hugging should be reserved for only the most special occasions. Darn, I broke my shoelace. Let me hold you. Oh, brother. Here comes Whitey. I'm dreading this. Sup. Hey, that's weird. He hugs everybody. what happened? Why did he hug me? I thought you didn't want him to hug you. Yeah, but I don't want to be the only one he doesn't hug. Now everyone think I'm an unhuggable loser. They will think you're an unhuggable loser. Here goes. Check out the loser. Wow, he's unhuggable. Whitey, how come you didn't hug me back there? You didn't seem like you wanted one. Look, I can't be the only kid in school not to get hugged. So lay one on me. Sorry, man, I'm not feeling it. Oh, come on. Sorry, Nate, but I can't do hugs on demand. It's got to be spontaneous. Oh, Whitey, come on. One hug. Just one hug. Oh, all right. Right, but don't get your hopes up. I'm spoken for. It's a beautiful day at Fenway Park, right, Joe? You said it, Dave. The fans are hoping to see some great plays from the Red Sox rookie sensation, Nate Wright. Well, they won't have to wait long, Joe. Here's a majestic fly ball over Wright's head. He springs back to the track, to the wall. He leaps and makes a tremendous catch. Where does such coordination come from? It's probably hereditary. Or maybe you're right, Dave. Some players succeed despite their genes. What's up? I'm working on my Civil War project, Teddy. What's your topic? My topic? My topic is epic storytelling, amigo. I can't capture the vastness of the Civil War in a single topic. I'm writing an entire novel. War leaves a blue-gray bruise by Nate Wright. Blue-gray, see what I did there? Chapter 1. Private Charles Chuck Manley's chest swelled with pride as he pulled on his blue wooden uniform after washing his face in the slow-moving waters of Bull Run Creek. I can't believe I'm actually a member of the Union Army and that we are about to do battle against the gray-clad soldiers of the Confederacy, he thought to himself while enjoying a hearty breakfast. A gun roared in the distance, and suddenly a cannonball flew by, knocking his donut from his hand. It landed on the ground and got all covered with dirt and mud, making it all gross and stuff. It was going to be a long walk. What is this? My Civil War paper, obviously. The only thing obvious about it is that you're making stuff up. It's called historical fiction, Francis. I'm building a dramatic story on top of a rock-solid foundation of factualness. There were no flying monkeys at Shiloh, you pinhead. They are a metaphor. Metaphor. Nate, you can't write about flying monkeys at the Battle of Shiloh. I told you, Francis, I'm using them as a metaphor for war itself. So war is like a flying monkey? Right, and pieces like mint chocolate, chip ice cream. Hence, the sin in the Ben & Jerry's factory. Bingo! There's a sin in the Ben & Jerry's factory, in the ice cream factory, and it's a civil war. Ooh. Private Charles Chuck Manley couldn't understand what was happening that fateful day at Gettysburg. Again and again, he fired his rifle, but he kept missing his target. Then inside his head, he heard the voice of General Ulysses S. Grant. "Trust the force, Chuck," he told him. "Trust the force." Chuck closed his eyes and squeezed the trigger. When he opened his eyes again, he found that he'd shot one of his own men by mistake. Luckily, it was only a flesh wound, Anyway, about 5 minutes later, the rebels retreated. Chuck smiled knowingly. Yes, the force was indeed strong in Gettysburg that day. That's quite the imagination. Here's my paper, Mrs. Godfrey. Why does it say a Civil War faction? That's my own word. Fiction and fact. Faction. It's an unconventional approach. But if you read it with an open mind, you'll be blown away. It was a dark and stormy night that morning as Confederate guns exploded into the tropical island of Fort Sumter, Louisiana. Mrs. Godfrey has given him an F. Oh, wow. Mr. Calvin, are we really having a quiz today? Yes, indeed. You've known about it for over a week, but we didn't finish the in-class review. Yeah, you should have finished the review on your own. Plus, you never explained part 2 of chapter 12 because of that fire drills, remember? Everything you need to know about chapter 12 is in the textbook. But the textbook is so confusing. Not if you read it carefully. Sit down, boys. He's going through with the quiz. We're dead. Leave this to me, boys. Mr. Calvin, will you tell us about the time you shared a cab with Florence Henderson? It was a windswept day on the sidewalks of Manhattan. You're a genius. So true. 10:12 a.m. 10:13 a.m. Zwip. Wham. 10:14 a.m. Sir, Nate Wright is here to inform you. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Sir, Nate Wright is here to inform you of a pending lawsuit. Principal Nichols, I'm suing the school for providing an unsafe environment. Unsafe? In what way? I slipped in a puddle in the hallway near the computer lab. I could have been killed. But you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. You're... I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard. You're new at this loss of things, ain't you, son? Uh-huh. Oh, I mean... Ow, ow! My back! Nate, I'm sorry you slipped on a wet floor, but that hardly entitles you to sue the school, especially since you don't seem to be injured. Not physically. But what about my emotional trauma? Emotional trauma? From a puddle? No, from Mrs. Godfrey. I switched issues. I want to... Oh my goodness. I can't stop laughing. I want to sue the school and you don't want me to. Maybe we can compromise. If you were to give me a settlement, you wouldn't have to go through a messy trial. What do you have in mind? A modest cash payment of $25,000. How about you just leave my office before I throw your butt in detention? That works too. How'd it go with the principal? He made me drop my lawsuit. It's not fair. It's the school's fault that I slipped and fell. I should be paid for my pain and suffering. It wouldn't have to be a big payment. It wouldn't even have to be money. It could be just a small token of, I have half a roll of Mentos in my purse. Deal! Toward the site of the near tragedy. $1. What are you doing, Nate? And here, right here, almost invisible to the naked eye, was a puddle. My foot hit it and down I went. Oh, hi. I wonder if private school principals have this problem. my head hits the floor and everything went dark. Well, my friends, we're gonna continue with this read the next time. Thank you so much for joining me for this read. Big Nate hung it out. Well, we're not done with the read. Until the next time. We're in page 52, actually. We're in page 52 of this read. Well, until the next time, it was amazing, my friends. You, my friends, you're so amazing. And keep on reading.